Hey everybody, and welcome back to the West Coast, USA. We are here probably on the last stream we're going to do on this map for a while. I have got seasons activated. Had to start our brand new save game. We're going to do a little bit of just exploring the map, exploring the farms before we really get started with farming today. Like I said, this is a brand new save. The thing I've done is I've come in here since we're on multiplayer. I've created a farm so that I can join it and have money. But yeah, so the map is not finalized. I'm sure there's going to be some changes. But what you're probably going to experience in all game modes, because this has been Will's motive, CCS 101, since probably early on in 19 with Emerald Coast, then Nebraska Lands, Midtown, and now the West Coast, is on all play modes. You start by owning nothing. Pretty much own nothing at the start. That allows you to pick farm manager mode. So you have 1.2 million, and then you can buy the farm, $349,000, $809,000, $405,000, $160,000. I know start over here at the horses, $168,000, or you could buy just Orange Grove, $302,000. Biogas plant, $722,000. Have Razwood, make free compost, $87,000, but you're also going to need to own biogas plant. Other production, you've got the flour mill, $25,000. Got the greenhouses here for passive income. Pseudo passive income, just manure and water, for $36,000. Really, the only thing you start out with is this old pickup truck. Now, starting equipment might change, like I said, but as it is right now. Hey, Ron, Mark, Will, Terraforming, GoldenEye, what is up, everybody, tonight? Genetic's joining us. Aaron will be in later, I think. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drive down to what on Ravenport was the new farmer farm. And we're going to buy the farm. And then we're going to sell all the buildings. Then we're going to try to put them all back down. I'm going to do that for every farm. Because the way Will likes to set maps up, this is just a standard size map, Chris. This is a edit of Ravenport, basically. It's Ravenport done properly with, yellow lines on the roads. Trash has been removed. Town has actually a refuse company that picks up trash. You don't see them here, but there are power lines and power poles everywhere. Got here on our left a corn dryer. We'll drop in, they'll say, this is just Ravenport. Well, that's like saying that, well, every thing is just, nothing is the same. Everything is different. We made it down here. There's genetic. Showing off that we can actually use this building now. Actually,
incoming.
Open and closing. So, we'll take a look at our garage. And you'll see that in our garage, all we own is the pickup truck. Because we don't own any farms. Go and buy the farm here. Now, if we take a look at our garage, boom, we have stuff. So, all the farms come pre-laid out with buildings. But you know what? The instant buy it, now own the buildings. And now we're going to go and we're going to sell all these. just to make sure we can sell everything. Sometimes find something that we can't sell. Want to just basically sell everything and make sure that we can get rid of it. Farmhouse, farm garage, behind us. Lights. There.
I want to see the junk sale.
1, 2.
Oh, that looks so much better.
Fence. Scoop.
You're in a clean yard.
Grain hopper. Well, we also get grain. 1. Butler bin. Archer barn. Fuel tank. This is fillable. Have to add fuel to this. This is not an unlimited fill point. Storage. Alright, so should all be sold. So we've got leftover wellhead. There was something up here. Difference here. Then the windmill over there. Everything else is gone. So if you're the kind of guy that wants to play and wants to put your own stuff down, well, you can. Just buy the farm and then sell it all. And then you can either put down whatever you want from included buildings. There's all the buildings that are in the map are buyable back. 1 and 2, we could buy all this stuff back, and we will later. I'm just not going to place it here at the farm up to a big field and just try to put it down. Go buy another farm. And there. Oh. Here. I have the sheep farm. And, oh look, we got more buildings. Now we got all the buildings associated with the sheep farm. Including some sheep farm junk. Hey, old crony garage, what's up? So if you like a junked up farm, you can leave it. If you don't like a junked up farm, well, then you can get rid of it. So if you want to buy the sheep area because you like this area, but you don't quite like how it's laid out, well, sell what you want, keep what you want, and what you end up with is a fairly flat area. Trees. But get rid of, repaint this, your heart's content. Oh, Hazard County is a fun map. Like 4X for sure. The event is a gift, if you will. You can't buy it, you can't sell it. It just exists. All right, so here we are. This is the pig farm. And as you can expect, we now have the pig farm buildings. Not a lot going on here.
Well, when I spawned in here at the pig farm, I'm standing on firewood.
On into the pig trigger. Check and make sure we can sell everything. Sell everything off. More trees up here on the hill. Now in Ravenport, this was a sell point. House was down here. Clearing. All right, now let's get the sheep, or not sheep, cow farm. Once again, all the cow farm stuff. Stop. Once again, everything is sold other than some trees, general decorative stuff. That building is dead. That's no point. So, yeah, that was pretty awesome. Let's altitude and just take a look at these. What would be the cow farm? Would be the arable farm, chicken farm, sheep farm, and what would be the pig farm? Mason, no. Just rant, folks. Odd. Alright, so then we have cow farm, which is just area here. Stable. Dead. Sleep. Yep. Aswood, which is our pre-compost facility. And we might as well buy the greenhouses next door. Raswood. All. Yep. Awesome. That should be everything that we can buy. Well, we can buy and sell. Well, we can't sell. Yep. Okay, we could sell the orange trees if we want. Orange Grove is here. If you didn't want the orange grove, you could sell those too. I'm not going to sell them all. I'm just going to. Sell them. Works. All right. Have to. We'll fly back over to the cow area, and we'll start putting buildings down. Just they place down right. let's first flatten. Flat. Painting this so we can see the textures change on the buildings. Let me paint that until I paint it. All right. Start with the animal pins. Scoop. Looks good. Justin, thanks for the super chat, buddy. Left off with the good. Right. How do you become a moderator? Well, for this channel, you become a moderator by just in a regular for an undetermined amount of time. And at some point, your value will be established, and might get a wrench. On some buildings. Okay, so we're up to silos. Butler bin. Cement silo. Aswood, that's interesting. That's in a silo. Copper. Okay. I guess there's no way to put a capacity down for these bins in the shop. Fuel tank. Another fuel. Oh, look at this little. Brasswood. Compost. Take. Compost bunker at biogas plant to compact and ferment compost. Trigger markers didn't show up for the diesel, and the part of the edge markers for that tank. Fine. Deco. Go. Oh, what am I looking forward to trying the most? Farm Sim is going to be the map. In ATS, it's obviously Colorado in general. In SnowRunner, well, we've been playing around with SnowRunner for a while. Fun. Barn. building. That's interesting. Rotates on the Steel Farm toy shed. Base. Base. Barn. Oh my gosh. Are there enough buildings? I feel like I'm a showroom for buildings. Wowzer. That was a lot of shit. Texture on the home there. Not good, Justin. What do you mean not good? So all went down. Or which one did that? Well, it wasn't designed for a real farm. Making sure we can buy and sell things. Yeah, this would not have gotten very many points on the No Man's Land build-off, right? There it is. Like, where'd that building go? All the sheds. You only do one of these at a time. Interesting how that farm garage is in farmhouse. Right. That worked. All right, let's get to farming. What do we all want to do? Click, 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 click. Yep.
Well, I guess we need to check the orange crates, don't we?
Yeah, we'll need to buy manure. Got there in his green tractor.
What a fence.
Go down the store and find out. All right, let's buy some. Buy some. Cultivators night. That's 435. The real kiddo, that's because it is a lot like Ravenport. As the description says, this is an edit of Ravenport. Doing pre-release map testing. Justin, you do realize it's early spring, means that there is no hay to cut. And Chris, it'll be hard to not use in-game equipment because we only have 33 mods activated, and I would say half of those are mods related to the map. Nothing wrong with in-game equipment. Hey, I forgot to guided steering on this, so we're gonna have to freeform it. Well, I'm not really sure if that's how you're gonna start. You might not start that way. Still pre-release, so farms are definitely going to be how they are. Going to be pre-built. Buy them. At that point, you own the land, you own the farm buildings on the land, and elect to keep the buildings, sell the buildings, do whatever you want with the buildings. Sometimes will give you equipment that is also a part of the DLCs. So, like, for example, if you have a Platinum Edition, you might start out with a Moss tractor, or one of the Platinum Edition pieces of equipment. Might start with the fast baler or a Kuberlin something. Might start out with the John Deere round baler, cotton baler. You have that equipment if you have that DLC. Chris, well, you're kind of at the wrong channel then if you're looking for someone that just tosses random PC mods in just for the sake of playing with mods. So yeah, less than 24 hours from now, we will be on the Alpine Farming expansion map. What is it? Ellengrod. Checking the map out. We'll be checking out all the equipment. Telling you guys what I think of it. Thanks for the sub. Akashi Flash. Oops. Hey Jan, what's up? ATS, a lot of ATS stuff is on sale pretty frequent, so yeah, we might see a, but keep an eye out, David, we might see a bundle with Colorado and maybe a couple other states. I think that's what they did with Idaho. When Idaho released, is they had a bundle with Idaho and maybe 3 other states, and I ended up buying Idaho through that bundle, which saved me some money off of the normal Idaho price, because I already had the other states in the bundle, and Steam won't let you buy something twice. So it basically took the price of those other states out of the bundle, but still gave me the bundle discount. Hey Sahid, what's up? I don't know. Hey. This lined up. Hire helper off on that task. Here's funds. Oh, this map. That, and I want to. Oh, thanks for the sub, Robert. Whoa. Whoa, we're selling logs. All right, let's go. We haven't tried the bulk seed. Stop before we have an accident. We haven't tried the bulk seed shop. Go do that. See how much money seed costs on West Coast. Well, another aspect of why we're only running 33 mods is with map testing. You don't know, is the problem you're having because you got a janky mod or because of the map? So if the map works with in-game stuff and then doesn't work once it's released with respect to mod, then we've got a general idea that it's probably a janky mod than the map itself. Oh, perfect. See how much 7,000 liters of seed costs. Bulk rates at wholesale seeds. Oh, maybe that particle animation might be able to be lengthened. Oh, so 2,520 bucks. 4,000 liters of seed. Let's head over here and get bulk fertilizer. Bulk fertilizer is There. There it is. Oh, that's okay. I don't need to like my videos. I don't stream for likes, I stream for fun. You end up liking something, well, that's... I don't know if we hit it. So 4,000 liters, $3,800, and it's
I don't know if you sold logs yet, but if you want to jump my tractor and show them where the log sell point is, that's fine.
yeah. Will likes to hide his log activation. Got to come in here to sell ye logs. I left the seed tender down at the bulk fertilizer place because light in the front to pull.
Okay.
Bring it over to the field. All right, later, Jan. Thanks for dropping by. So it's super late or super early. And we haven't done liquid fertilizer or herbicides yet either. Might as well go do that. So you could always make always make seed too. Into that kind of thing. So let's look at the built-in geo. Oh, train. Train, watch out, it's loud. Okay, so let's get sprayer, crop protection. Oof. Does that sprayer have a horsepower need? Hey. So we tried the anhydrous.
Single player at work.
All right, so down here have bulk liquids. All right, later, David. This is where you buy your propane. So you need propane to run the corn dryer. Buy your propane from here. Oh, I'm filling. Why can't I? This. Really want to see how much that was going to earn me. Earn it. Earn it. And pay attention. And Hydrus is up on the hill. I was expecting to have a toggle for liquid fertilizer or herbicide. That's why I didn't realize I was filling. So I'm going to pay attention to this. Currently, propane accessory. We'll have to comment on that. There we go. Already comment. Propane. Can buy at the shop here. Pallets. Buy a pallet of propane. 2,000 liters of propane. Whole tank. You can also get the same big old thing of anhydrous. Oh, I didn't see who that sub was. Sorry. Hey, Gray's Farm, what's up? So I've been really curious, and I'm going to ask because I'm curious. We've had really, really good stream numbers since the last Pros versus Joe's stream for Farm Sim, and I'm at a loss as to where you guys are coming from. So it's great. I'm just curious, where are all the new viewers coming from for these live streams? See how much herbicide costs. I haven't been able to figure out, looking at YouTube's analytics. So $3,800, 4,600 liters of herbicide. Oh, shh. Hit the X button. Single player, I would just empty the easy dev control. $3,800 for 4,600 liters of herbicide. Thankfully, it's right by the shop, so let's go return this again. Oh, stink fat, what's up? This is a standard size map. It's 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers, which is technically 1x. Well, Will, that's because you're a fanboy. YouTube knows that. They recommend you. Yeah, that was one thing that I was thinking. That
What are you planting on this field? Wheat?
yeah. I'm gonna look at the. I got sidetracked with bulk fertilizer and now herbicide and look. I assume seed is perfectly fine at early spring in California. Yeah, so I was just curious. I was just curious because typically when I stream,
it's to go with the anhydrous?
Late. Trying to think. Typically when I stream, it's a little late for some. A lot of Europe is.
Do 27. That would give me something to watch there, genetic.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right.
I don't know if I'd watch me very hard or not, though.
Hey, GTX, what's up? Oh, that's nice to know. Version soon to easy dev controls. About the same price, liquid fertilizer. $3,800 for 4,600 liters. Now, organic solutions, where you sell your compost. Also, use compost on the fields if you want. We demonstrated that. So as I was saying, we used to pull in about 30 to 40 viewers on a good live stream. Pretty regular for years. 30 to 40. And then with the last Joe's versus Pros, he had a really good turnout. I figured it was just the hype from the last 3 hours of Joe's Pros. But we've had really good turnout for this map testing the last week. hopefully we have great turnout tomorrow when we fire up Alpine Farming Expansion first time. Oh, what was he doing a bunch of videos on Alpine farming? Or what? Giddy's up and goes, 46 miles an hour. All right, any contract or nobody wants to be fertilized yet.
What's up, GTX?
Does that cornfield need fertilized first?
Looks like it's in stage 2. Five needs it.
All right, I'll take care. I don't really know what that solar panel mod is all about. I don't know. I read it. It said you needed to modify your tractor to use it. Didn't really understand how you used it. It didn't look like it was... I didn't download it. I didn't look at it other than just on the web. Which didn't make sense to me. Because I know somebody over on Alien Gems Discord that was working on a mod pack. And his mod got rejected because Hester said that since the mod didn't work with any existing maps, that it was going to be rejected. Because it was something where you had to add a couple lines to the map in order to... So they were basically like, we'll approve it once there's at least one map out there that can use it. And then today we get this solar charging mod released that states before you can use it, you have to edit your tractor. Therefore implying that there's no current things out there that work with it, which just seems to completely counteract what this other modder was told. Frustrating. I think it's really, I don't really know. It seemed to imply that when the sun was out, it used the solar power as opposed to battery. And therefore, when the sun was out, you didn't deplete your battery. Instead, you used solar. Or that basically the solar was charging your battery at the same time you were using it. You had a longer range. Okay. Clear. So it didn't really make a lot of sense because, best I understand, there aren't any electric tractors yet. One electric tractor tomorrow in the Alpine Farming Expansion. Alright, so let's fire this guy out and let's take a look at the custom geo finally that's on the map. We have really long planting seasons. Really, for the most crops, we can't plant in early and mid-summer, but we can plant any other time. We have a really long harvest season for most things. I guess for our grain, cereal crops, from early summer to the end of early winter. Then we got sunflowers, soybeans, corn, potatoes. Are all basically early autumn to end of late winter or early winter. The shorter planting schedule there. Grass is all year round. Poplar, where's cotton? Back look here. Go. The only thing missing from here is sugar cane. They don't grow sugar cane in California. Cotton requires 61 Fahrenheit, but everything else is good. Where should be? Junior is new. What's up? Okay. Hey, face, what's up? Yeah, farming. No, no, no. Yeah, farming. Oh, watch out for the dog. Dog. So anhydrous is a fill type on the map. It does act as if it is fertilizer. We're getting a fertilized stage here. Go get bulk lime too. Get bulk lime when I'm done this one. Lime spreader. Talking, well, that's fine. Nothing wrong with chat. Kind of looks interesting, but not really. So most of the folks watching know that they don't just needlessly need to be rambling, senseless things in chat to show that they are interested. First person spray for now. So those that have watched stuff about the alpine farming expansion, what's the key takeaways? What do y'all think are the key takeaways? I personally haven't watched any real coverage of it other than official Giant stream that was last week on Twitch. So I've done that so that tomorrow night, basically everything is fresh and new. Seeing it basically first time together. A lot of grass mowing. Well, yeah, I would expect from a alpine map. Expect it to be super heavy on the arable. Expect a lot of rolling hill grasses. Grass on the side of hills. Ah, the push mower. Really? So has we know how long the battery charges on that or lasts on that thing? From what I understand, it takes 10 real minutes to charge. Wondering how many hours of runtime you can get on a battery charge. I have to see on the map. Haven't seen it yet in person. Who knows? Who knows? I might think it's awesome. And I really didn't have much problems with Fellsburn, and a lot of my issues with Ravenport was just around the excess crash. Yeah, I don't remember what I put in the fact sheet video that I did on the electric tractor fact sheet, because I looked it up at what the manufacturer said, and of course most of what the manufacturer said was that your runtime on a charge will vary based on what you're doing. No duh. Electro Knight, what's up? About a half day's work. It's 5 hours. See what bulk lime costs us. Wish when you spread solid fertilizer, wish it had a texture that was similar to lime, just not as thick. Here we have the lime depot. So let's see how much lime costs. Whoa, cheap, 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 cheap. 9,000 liters of lime. $1,200. This is where you get your anhydrous. Anhydrous place, they just got fresh blacktop. Fresh asphalt. Oh! Expecting you to turn. That's all of the bulk facilities. We have bulk seed, fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, lime, herbicide, anhydrous. No ladies down here at the beach. Oh yeah, bulk pig food. Forgot about the bulk pig food. No, it does not. AMJ Superfly. Of course, you can put your own in. There are plenty of placeables out there. You could plop your own down.
What are we going to put in? 5.
Whatever you want. '70s lime. Let's hire lime.
Well, being as we have the corn dryer, I suppose we could put another field of corn in it there.
For whatever reason, we can't. Pseudo lined up, and let's check silos. So the GSI bin will take lime, seed, fertilizer.
All right, well, you have to buy a planter. I can't put that down.
This bin will take lime, seed, and fertilizer. Now, it'll only take one at a time.
Yeah, we'll stick anhydrous in it for now.
But you could put down 3 of those GSI bins. All right, there's a planter. Oh. So all of those bins, so all of these bins here, modded bins, this one, GSIs, as well as the Wetzel bin, they all require augers to fill. Use the Farm King auger thing, we used that in the last stream. Or over in belts, Atco auger, fill, and you fill it at the top. Yeah, they're custom. Well, they're not custom to this map, but it's a script. So bins have a script in them that basically lets you put any of the grains in. So any one fill type can go into the bin. Once the bin has a fill type, only that fill type can go in the bin until it's empty. So if you have, let's say, a GSI bin that has seed, only seed can go in it until you take all the seed out. Once you take all the seed out, then you can put something else in it. Oh, sorry, I saw someone subscribed, but I didn't see who it was. Rambling about bins. When we're done our climb, let's go get a trailer and buy some pig food, see what that costs. Yes, indeed. Fruit crop storage buildings. A lot of the scripts on the map are courtesy of friend GTX. All of the production facilities are running his standalone production script. So while we do have the capability of drying corn, have the capability of making flour out of wheat, have the capability of making compost out of straw, manure, sugar beets, and you need diesel fuel. Get pre-compost. The orange orchard is using his script to take manure and water oranges. For the sub, Desert Storm TV. EX to the rescue there. High-speed tractor to cruise back to the farm. Or cruise back to town and get our lime filled back up. cut across here. Well, we're not going to be able to go as quick on the way back. Train script runs on a schedule. It just doesn't loop. Signal lights. Now, Maplefield is on that sign as well as Goldcrest Valley. Does Maplefield have any farm sim ties? Obviously, the sign referencing Goldcrest Valley is a nod to American map in Farm Sim 17. Curious what Maplefield might be referencing. So I don't, I don't know genetic if they put this down roads where you're at. Driving on this road, and texture on the road reminds me of that pre-treatment that dribble on the roads winter.
Oh, looking at your stream, yeah, I see the lines. That phosphate or something they put down.
I thought it was just salt waters.
Yeah, that's what it is. I forget the proper name.
Yeah, they call it a lot of different stuff. Brine. Sometimes it's beet juice. Sometimes it's saltwater brine. Calcium chloride.
Yeah, it's just looking at the roads thinking that kind of looks like. It was the mill. Oh, okay. Name of the mill on Goldcrest Valley. And creeping up on close to 400 map videos. You'll have to forgive me if I don't remember the cell point names in Goldcrest Valley. They should have some orange crates too. Gather them up and go sell them. The whole reason why we started a new save to begin with was to make sure that we had the orange crates. Oh, you might change the billboard to reference Midtown. Something like that.
There's a trailer down there for the orange crates already, so whenever they're ready, it's ready to load.
Oh, that would be funny.
Oh, since you mentioned billboards, it did make it in the final release to have Giant's favorite game server on the side of the building.
Oh, Nitrio.
That's the one.
I don't know. I'll have to see it. Have to decide if how tasteful I think. Alright, let's sell some oranges. Nowhere it's close to done, but I just... Money? And into a problem with a previous version of the map. Quite money from selling the oranges. They had the wrong farm ID on them. Jimmy. Orange trees take 100 liters of manure and 100 liters of water. And I think that holds them for one crate. Okay, that's enough oranges. Still don't. Traps don't like them. Now the building down here is not on viable land. They'll use it. So we can't sell that building, but we can use it. Then the big question is, do the orange trees stop producing in winter? Or since it's California, do we get oranges year round? Oh, I forgot we have production. We have evaporated milk. So we can sell our milk at the dairy. Or we deliver our milk to the building next door, and they will basically make boxed evaporated milk. We then go and sell at the pallet sell point. Hey Lala, what's up? Glad the algorithm is in my favor. And if I can provide a distraction to your day, then 2 thumbs up for me, and a big thumbs down for the rest of the world, being a big poo-poo head. I say, Nick, what's up? How's your internet? So we're coming up to the flour mill. Flour mill takes diesel and wheat and converts it to pallets of flour. Oh, let's see, what else can you make? Is that it? Down here to the farmer's market. Friday after next? Wow, 2 weeks. Weeks of no working. What happens? Like we've been down here before. Oh, we're getting money. Selling off a trailer is a bit suspect. Oh, Darren, did you see? I think we figured out how that tractor and the whole load of oranges landed up outside the map.
Do tell.
This blue truck, purple truck that's over here at the farmer's market. When the farmer's market closes, the owner, real asshole, he parks this purple truck on top of the sell trailer. So if you leave your trailer and tractor on top of the sell trailer, well, it goes flying. Figured this out because I happened to have been down here when that happened and saw the tractor and trailer go crazy. We got money up in the upper right corner.
Well, that's good to know because I was the last person messing around with that trigger. I reloaded the trailer.
So on this map, general hint: best to not leave things parked on. Reminds me of when I was messing with Alien Gems map, Mercury Farms.
Yep.
Where he had the buildable stuff, and I did something, and tractor just launched into the atmosphere. I had it parked right where a building collided. Well, Raz, if you're free tomorrow, there's a little alpine farming expansion stream. Yeah, the BGA incident. That was hilarious.
You want this?
Sure.
Called cliff driving. It's only recommended the pros do this. Not a Joe's move. All right, let's go buy some bulk piggy food. Bulk piggy food. I still need to get mine. I spent the weekend and earlier this week buying it for the No Man's Land build-off folks. I have to spread my purchasing out, because if my bank detects the same charge, the same location, too soon after a previous charge of that same amount, they'll just decline it. They'll figure it's a double charge and just reject it out of principle. So if I spread it out over several days at different times, then the bank won't be so inclined to decline it. Walt, the DLC will release on November 12th, tomorrow, at midnight CET, which is Central European time. Depending on when your time zone is personally, will depend on when it releases you. For me, in the East Coast of the US, midnight CET is actually 6 p.m. on November 11th. So, what that means to me is tomorrow at 6 p.m. I can download it from Giants. So if you're on the West Coast, that's Wednesday at 3 p.m. If you're like GTX and you live on the other side of the globe, it's Thursday, November 12th, like evening. That's from the Giants website. If you get it from Steam, they typically will release it mid-morning on the 12th. If you get it from Epic, I have no idea when Epic will do things. Although their free games show up at what, 10 a.m. Eastern time. So maybe it'll be 10 a.m. on the 12th. No, Steam is typically later. Like mid-afternoon, midday. I have no idea when it will be released for consoles. Usually, recently, Giants has put up a little infographic as to when the global release is. Oh, Genetic, quit teasing. Our bulk pig food is over here. See what this costs. Maybe you can make that longer too. $8,000 liters of pig food. $2,000. Nice. You like that planter?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
One from the Cuverlin pack.
Mm-hmm. Hadn't had a chance to use it yet, really.
We'll hire a helper, and well, let's chat up some stuff.
Train.
Here's the train again. Oh, that's a different train. Notice there's no New Holland tractors on that one. The train we saw earlier had different cars on it. I'm reading comments. Question mark person. So I was going to say that if you are interested in the Alpine farming expansion and you haven't ordered it yet, then go ahead and look in the description. Got an affiliate link to the Giants pre-order page. That figured it up the other day. I'll get a whole $1.45 every pre-order. Woohoo for me! As I said, that's going to be coming out tomorrow night, depending on when you are in the world with respect to when midnight CET is. Me, which is East Coast US, it's going to be 6 p.m. So tomorrow night at 9 p.m. we will be starting a stream, the Alpine farming expansion. Hey, Triple M Vlog, what's up? I know the DLC is for everyone, although the pre-order is probably PC only. At least the pre-order from Giants. If you play on console, you'll have to order that through whatever the console store is that you use. Let me see here. Check Steam and see if they have the premium stuff up yet. Was up, then it kind of vanished. If you knew how to search for it, you could find it. Premium edition, yeah, right here. So get the premium edition right now on Steam for $39.98, 20% off. And that includes the base game if you don't already own it, and all the previously released DLC. You can get the Alpine Farming Expansion from Steam, $19.99. Are so inclined. But the premium edition is definitely where it is at. Because the premium edition for $39.98, you don't own the game on PC. That's where it's at. Because that includes base game as well as all the previous DLC. Right now, the base game on Steam is $19.99. Alpine Farming Expansion is $19.99. So that in itself is already more than $39.98. You also get the Platinum Expansion, which is $19.99. Equivalent Vicon Pack, which is $14.99. I call it the Beauregard Pack, $7.99. Anderson Pack, which is $9.99. John Deere Cotton DLC, which I call the McCormick Cotton Deal, $4.99. You get all of that, $39.98. If you are so inclined on Steam, you don't already own the game, then that would be a pretty good deal. There it is. If you already own the game, then may or may not be a good deal depending on the kind of DLCs that you do or don't own. Yeah. So we'll be there tomorrow night at 9, basically 22 hours from now, depending on where you are. Live streaming the Alpine Farming Expansion. We're just about done the stream for tonight because we typically go just 2 hours. If you've got the Platinum Edition for Farm Sim 19, then the only thing worth buying is the Alpine Expansion if you want it. If you're not sure if you want it, wait until my stream tomorrow night and then make a decision. Oh no, stop. based on that. But basically, if you have the premium edition, depends if you really want those extra DLCs. If you're not that concerned about the extra DLC, then no. You are interested in having just basically, if you're a collector and you have to have everything, then it can be cheaper to get the premium edition. Includes all of the currently released content than buying all of the content separate. By no means should you just buy it just for the sake of buying it. Buy it if you're interested in that. It's all good. It's all good. Again, just close out the stream. We'll pull up the map. It'll probably be the last time that we stream this map for a while, because we're going to be busy with various other things like Alpine Farming tomorrow. Thursday night, we'll be streaming American Truck Simulator, taking a look at Colorado. Friday, we'll probably be back on Ellengrad, the Alpine Farming expansion map. Might take the weekend off and not stream the weekend. And Monday, we'll be streaming definitely SnowRunner, because Season 2 will be released to everyone on Monday the 16th. And then we'll probably fall back into our typical stream schedule. Tuesday, Thursday streams of Farm Sim. Until next time, guys. Happy farming.